Max Verstappen had a 104-point deficit at midpoint of the 2025 season, and he's now almost in the championship fight well and truly. 36 points is a lot to gain in only 4 races and 2 sprints. So in today's video, we're going to try and overcome it and see if we can make Max Verstappen a 5-time world champion. First of all, we have Brazil and the sprint. Luckily, we're starting towards the front. Let's see what we can do for the first race. First sprint then of the 2. We are on the grid of Brazil. We're P4, Piastri's P1. Luckily, Lando's behind us. And we are underway. It's not a great start. Need to use some battery. Go to look to the outside. Through we go on Kimi Antonelli into third. Charles battling Piastri. If we can get past him, that'd be brilliant. And he can. Let's try and get Piastri out. We should have a good run on Piastri here using some battery to the inside. We should get this move done on the inside of the McLaren. And through we go into second. Let's try and get Charles. We need a win here. Obviously, it won't be a big swing because of the sprint point system, but it'll be a small swing in our favour. Another good last corner. Another good run on the Ferrari. Good run on the Ferrari. I'll have to use some battery again, though. Found the gap on the inside beautifully. There's a tiny bit of contact there, but we are through. Halfway into the sprint. And we take the lead. Now we've got to defend, which is going to be quite difficult. We had a good last sector here, and that's going to put a decent gap between us and Leclerc. Penultimate lap of the sprint. I think we've got Charles covered off. If I can keep doing what I'm doing now, it's going to be really close. I think he's going to get me. That was a terrible last corner from us. It's going to be really close. He's going to get DRS. I think we might just hold on. We do. We win the sprint, and there's some points gained. Thankfully, it was a very good race, and we cut the points down just a little bit as Oscar retakes the championship lead. I didn't want rain, but I got rain. It's actually quite a good start. It's a very good start. Trying to leave the room. Into second. Good start. Alright, remember Piastri's now the championship leader. This is going to be a pain, this race. Still not very good in the wet weather. This is going to have to be one hell of a drive to beat Oscar now. Fastest lap though. So there's some speed. We are catching. We do have obviously time to get him. But whether we can or not is a different question. But another fastest lap. Really struggling to get closer than this. That was deep. Just can't seem to get at least under 1.5 of a gap to him. I mean, we've got pace because we're massively over Kimi Antonelli with 7 seconds, so, and another fastest lap. I just can't seem to keep up with Piastri. Much closer now. We're under a second. Another fastest lap. No pressure from behind. 10 seconds to Kimi Antonelli. A win here could be massive. Much faster through there. Little drift. But we're right behind Piastri now, the championship leader. We're going to have a look down the inside. No contact. Usher him to the outside. There we go. We're into the lead. Very tricky race. Now we've just got to make sure we keep it on track and be fast still to keep him behind. Over a second already. Lando's not in the top 5. Don't even think Lando's in the top 7 at the moment. Big swinging points if we can bring this home. Definitely found the pace now. 3.2. Bring it home. And cruise control now, to be fair. 4.4 to Oscar, 12 to Antonelli. Just hope Yuki can do us a favour and keep Lando behind. Final lap then of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Kind of looks like Antonelli is catching Piastri. I don't think he will get him though, which is a shame. We could have done with a bit more of a points buffer to Oscar. That is what I call a champion's drive. We're back in the championship well and truly now, and all eyes onto Las Vegas. A very difficult race with the conditions, but we're very much well and truly into the championship fight now. Another Lando P8 means we've closed right onto him now as Oscar Piastri sets a little bit of a gap over Lando Norris and ourselves as we cut down as we enter Las Vegas for the Vegas Grand Prix. One of my favourites actually of the season, so I'm hoping we can have a very big result here and hopefully a shocker from McLaren's. Vegas, and we're on pole position, and the closest McLaren to us is Lando Norris in P3, and we are underway. It's a Red Bull front row lockout. It's a poor start. It's a great start for Lando Norris though. We are on a different strategy, as you can tell. We're on the mediums. There's a good start by Lando. He's no longer the championship leader, so even if he does win and we get second, we still gain points. Need Yuki to do us a favour and just back everyone up. 3 wide behind. The Ferraris are through. DRS with us now. We've got a big gap to Hamilton and Leclerc behind, so nothing to worry about them just yet. Is this a moment that could decide the World Championship? Oscar Piastri is out. Oscar Piastri is out of the Vegas Grand Prix. So it's a massive moment in the championship. One of the championship leader going into this race is out, and the 2 contenders are first and second. So it tells me we're going to have to make the move now. Fate to go to the inside, go outside instead. Not all the way to the inside. Lando's trying to keep with it. Luckily we've got a bit more grip, it looks like, and we're running outside and into the lead then. Lando Norris pits. He was 4.2 behind us. We're going to pit this lap. 4 softs, so we should be in a comfortable position. Pit stop. We might be alright. It's going to be quite close. 2.4 second stop, not too bad. Lando's on the straight. Well, it's not really straight, but you know what I mean. We keep the lead. Good strategy. I just got to bring it home. Big win this would be. Final lap then for the Vegas Grand Prix. And we should have this one in the bag. And that's going to really shake up the championship. And we have a massive sniff at the championship. A massive swing in the championship then as Oscar Piastri doesn't finish, and we take the victory with Lando Norris in P2. So we're both well and truly up towards the front, and you can see the gaps. Look at that, Lando Norris on 381, Oscar Piastri on 380, and ourselves on 379. So nothing in it as we enter the Qatar weekend, which does include a sprint, and the sprint is first. Let's see if we can try and overcome the difference to lead after this race. The final sprint of the season. We're in P6, we're ahead of Lando Norris, but behind Oscar Piastri. And it's a very poor start. That's not good at all. Luckily, because of the sprint points format, we're not going to lose too much on the rivals as we go right running outside of Lando Norris. Got by a teammate, but we'll make it past straight away. No messing about. Oscar Piastri leads, so that's 8 points to him at the moment. We're losing points, but remember, it's not too bad because of the sprints. We found a way past Lewis Hamilton. If we can get these 2, then I'm fine with finishing second. We're going to lose a point. So until Lando Norris is really struggling now. I don't see this happening in real life whatsoever. Oscar's pulling away, but Kimi and Charles are battling, which gives me hope we can get second. We'll have a look around the outside. Keep it on track as well. Good exit and through into third. Try and get Antonelli, and then we'll just settle for second, lose 1 point. DRS, battery, Fate to your side, go outside, and through we go. We are now out of DRS from Kimi Antonelli, and it's a purple first sector. We're not going to catch Piastri, but it looks like we're safe in P2. So losing 1 point over Piastri, but we're gaining a couple over Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri is going to have to lead the championship. We might even pass Lando Norris here. He's in 5th, so he's lost 3 points. So I think, I'm not very good at maths. We're equal or 1 point ahead of Lando Norris. So Oscar wins the sprint. P2 for us, P5 for Norris. This is going to be one close ending. I would definitely take that. We overcome Lando Norris into P2. Still 2 points behind Piastri as we enter the Grand Prix. Long hold, but we're underway. Another poor start. Going to get to the outside this time. Down the inside of Piastri. Yes, Sonoda, sorry, I mean. Antonelli takes the lead. That's good for us at the moment. Gonna have to send on Leclerc. It's not a great place to send it, but I mean, we have to at this point. Or Piastri versus Antonelli. Hopefully this slows them up. Antonelli keeps the lead. Sending it on Hamilton. No contact. Space made. Let's go. P3. Obviously Grand Prix. More points available, so we're losing more to Piastri at the moment. It looks like it will be us two going into Abu Dhabi as the favourite, should I say. Not outright going to win it because Lando's still in the mix. Piastri's going for it into turn 1, round the outside, and through he goes. He takes the lead. Right, we really need to get Kimi Antonelli now. We cannot lose 10 points to Piastri with only one race left after this. We can't even shake Hamilton out of our DRS. We've got to get Antonelli here. Cannot wait any longer. Job done. Hamilton's through as well. He is fast as well. I think we might have just got Hamilton out of DRS and we just got in Oscars. We haven't got DRS on Oscar. And Hamilton might have it on us. Actually, I don't think he does. Alright, pit stop time. We're following in Piastri. Something tells me we might get held up here. Yep, we're getting held up. Thankfully, didn't lose too much time to Piastri, I don't think. Definitely lost time to Leclerc. Piastri's gone hard tyres. Okay, there's a shot of the win here. We've got a chance. I don't think the hards are a very good race tyre at Qatar. Here we are, look at that. Look at the fire up of the medium tyres compared to the hards. He's got more straight line speed than us. Antonelli on the hard tyres. Hamilton on the hard tyres. We're having a look at Piastri. Covered off well. I couldn't send it, it was too late. Oh, it's much faster through there. Bortoletti's out. We're down the inside of Piastri. Just couldn't get the drive mid-corner. Leclerc's in the mix now. We can't let Leclerc pass us. We're losing too much points if that happens. I've got to get Piastri now, but otherwise Leclerc's going to get me. Covered it off. Ran outside into turn 1 and through into the lead. This would put us in the championship lead going into Abu Dhabi. And the comeback would be almost complete. Something tells me the hard tyres though, even though they're not the best race tyre, might just crawl back some pace towards the end of the race. Piastri's got DRS. Through into the lead he goes. I might try just hanging out on the outside. Oh, okay. It looked like he kind of stopped mid-corner there. Tiny bit of contact. And we keep the lead. Lando Norris up to P4s. I don't think he'll catch us free, but he's got a decent, well, not decent points gap, but like he can save it. He'll probably be third going into the finale. Leclerc on Piastri, this will help us. Oh, they're very, very close. Almost contact. Piastri's not giving up. He might have to though. Leclerc's on the inside. Leclerc into second. And our championship gap gets a bit bigger. Well, Norris isn't going to lose a lot to Piastri. He might lose a lot to us here, but Charles Leclerc might have a word. In fact, he will before turn 1. I'm not even going to defend it. That is just too quick. He was even slightly off the apex to try and block an outside move. Well, we've got DRS. Hopefully we can hold with Piastri. We're not going to get Leclerc before the end of this. We cover Piastri, and that might be all they wrote for this one. We're going to have a championship decider between 3 cars. We're going to have a DRS attempt towards the line here on Leclerc. I think he's just a bit too far ahead he is. Charles Leclerc wins the Qatar Grand Prix, but I think we've got the championship lead now. That is a big result. Not the win that we wanted, but a P2 over Piastri is definitely good for us as we enter the final round with only a 1 point difference over Oscar Piastri. Lando Norris isn't too far back either, but it looks like it's us versus Piastri as we enter Abu Dhabi for the season decider, the title decider, who will leave as champion of 2025. Here we go. The championship decider. We're starting on softs. The 2 McLarens are starting on hards. Don't have to win the race, just got to finish above them or even 1 spot behind Piastri depending on where he finishes, but he's got a good start. We've got a meh start on soft tyres. Piastri up to second. It's going to be a turn 5 moment to start the race probably. There is, or just avoiding Yuki. And into third. Piastri's ahead. Got cover off Lando, going right to the inside. Big correction. I'm on his way at the front. I think we're going to try a different strategy completely to what the McLaren boys are doing. We're all in a line though, second, third and fourth. DRS. Similar to where Hamilton tried to move on the last lap, we're going to go to the outside. And that's position done and championship position. But it's a long way to hold on to it yet. DRS for Piastri. And he's got us. It's going to be really close. More straight line speed. Dive it around the outside, late braking. Oh, there's some contact. Put it through. Again, into second. This could be a long, long race. And it's only 15 laps. This all feels a bit all too familiar. Hamilton's leaded the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Max Verstappen second in a title decider. This time, Hamilton's not involved though. I think the soft tyres plan didn't work. They're not feeling very good. Lando's having a go. They might catch us before the straight, but they cover the inside. He's going for it anyway. Try and cover it off as much as possible. Piastri got back ahead as well. Oh, we're running out of battery, so we've got to try and save this. It's a good job. We don't need a win because I'm really not focusing on Hamilton here. I'm just trying to keep the two McLarens behind. Oh shit, here comes Piastri. Time to send. Pitting this lap, thank God for that. Piastri's here, we're going to cover the inside and then we're going to have to dive deep. Left room, and we're through. Lando Norris is going to have a battle as well, that means they're slowing each other up. Norris is through, that helps us. We can lose by 1 position to Norris, we just can't lose by 1 to Piastri if we're second and third. Right, we need a good stop. It's not great and we've been held as well. Would have been an unsafe release as well, but luckily that's not in the game. One of the McLarens is in. I believe that'll be Lando Norris. It's actually Piastri. So Lando stayed out for an extra lap. We've actually overcut Hamilton by the looks of it. Just beat him out. We've actually overcut Hamilton and we technically lead this Grand Prix. We've got 2.8 gap to Piastri. 6 laps to go. Has the comeback worked? We don't care about Lewis passing us, that's fine. He can do it. I want to stay in DRS though if possible. I'm going to have to make moves anyway because otherwise we're just going to get held up. He could pass us in a DRS straight and then we just got past it back. They might have fumbled Lando it. We go through into the lead. Lando's not even in top 5, so they've ruined Lando's strategy. Hamilton back through. Let's actually slow this up. Using DRS, get back past. Build the gap back up. Now they're trying to get one, not going to let him. Final lap. Is this a championship winning lap? Hamilton's gaining on us. He's going to go to the outside. Didn't really see that coming, but he's going to the outside. I'm not really going to make a move, but he's very slow though on the apex. Here comes Oscar Piastri. Is he going to look? We're going to block him off. And that might be it. We might just be all right here for the championship. Lewis Hamilton leads, we're second, Piastri third, Lando's only 5th. Why don't we go for the race win as well then? Last lap move on Hamilton again in Abu Dhabi in a title decided race, and through we go into the lead on the final lap of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And that is not only just the race win, but the championship as well. We win the championship. And the title decider ends in Abu Dhabi with once again Max Verstappen on top, leading the championship by 11 points over Piastri and Lando Norris in P3. Do you think that will happen in real life? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you in the next one.